for Stacey Hallal.
All right. Hi, I'm Stacey. What's your name? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for coming out on this rainy Saturday night. Give yourselves a round of applause for being the smartest people in Portland for coming here. That's right. By a round of applause, who has been to Curious Comedy Showdown before? Awesome. Welcome back. By round of applause, who is here for the very first time? This entire row didn't clap for either, so I'm going to assume you don't know where you are or what you're doing. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so excited. What you're going to see tonight is an entirely improvised show. Everything we do here will be made up on the spot, just for you, never to be seen again, unless you go to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, because we are live streaming it there now, and you'll be able to watch it again tomorrow. So everybody say hi, Savannah. She's up in the booth recording it. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Savannah. That's right. Also improvising with us there in the dark is Johann on the keys. Let's give Johann a round of applause. And also the person running the projector, lights, sound effects is Dan Humke up in the booth. Give Dan a round of applause. Awesome. And let's also give a round of applause to the bar who tries to get you guys, when 80 people show up at the same time, that's a lot of work. So let's give the bar a round of applause. Please tip them well. They just broke all of our glasses, so. All right, we are going to do in the first half games. If you've seen Whose Line Is It Anyway, it's a lot like that. We're gonna do little games, and you guys are gonna get to score those games. How do we do that? Well, this is how it works. We're gonna go, after a game, I will go from saying, keep that in mind, everybody else. No, you totally can, because I have been stumbling on my words. Is it a 1? That's Kendall. Everyone give Kendall our volunteer round of applause. Kendall will score you after that. Is it a 2? A 3? A 4? A 5? Thank you. I've registered all the people who said it was a 5. All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Curious Comedy Players. These are your players for the evening. Let's have them introduce themselves to you. Say your name and something about yourself that maybe we don't already know.
Sure. Hi, I'm Nate, and today I pitched to my 8-year-old son's Little League team, and I threw a no-hitter.
That's what kids are for, so you can live your dream.
Perfect game.
My name's Kyle. My father and my mother are here in the audience tonight. I don't know that my dad ever pitched a no-hitter to me when I played baseball, though. But I just want you to know they're among you, right?
But it's a secret, you don't know which ones are which.
Yeah, figure that out.
My name's Erica, and my crowning sports achievement was in high school gym. We played football. I caught the ball, ran the wrong direction, and got tagged out at the exact moment I stepped out of bounds.
Hi, my name is Jason, and today when I was getting ready to come here, I was going to the bathroom, and my daughter tried to come in, and I said, oh, I'm peeing, and my husband was in there with me. And she's like, well, Dad's in there. And I was like, well, one day when you're older, you can pee in front of your husband. Just came out.
I'm Chris, and I pee in front of my wife.
Oh, no, you dropped the point.
It got very intimate in here very quickly. And I enjoy it. I like it. I feel like we're all real close friends now.
Sorry, Lindsay. I just said your name.
What's her phone? No, okay.
Social
All right.
Security.
Well, we warmed you guys up a bit. Now we're going gonna warm these guys up a bit by playing a game called Category Pal. The way this game works is that these guys are all gonna come forward. I'm gonna come down here with you. I'm gonna get suggestions of categories of things from you. So start thinking about things that are categories. And I'm gonna point to each person and they have to name things in that category. If you or I feel like they were repetitive, they hesitated too long, or they named something that doesn't count in that category, then we're gonna yell "pow" at them and they will be out. So let's practice that. 1, 2, 3. Pow! Oh, you guys are great. Okay, they're gonna be tough on you guys. They were tough on me.
Tough
on them. All right, can I get a suggestion of a category? I heard candy. Candy is your suggestion. I'm gonna sit down so people can see over me and go.
M&M's.
Nerds.
Whatchamacallit?
Pop Rocks.
Baby Ruth.
Twizzlers.
Taffy.
Kit Kat.
Red.
That's okay, Erica. That was just a practice round. Plus,
Too excited.
plus you're the only woman up there, so I'm gonna give you a little extra. All right, can I get another category? What we got? Flowers. I heard sex toys and flowers, so I picked flowers.
Oh, okay.
Okay. They're both springtime suggestions. Okay. All right.
Daffodils.
Pansies.
Lilies.
Amaryllis.
Petunias.
Lilac.
Tulips.
Lily of the Valley.
Weeds.
And weeds a flower, right? Weed is a flower.
I know someone who calls weeds volunteers.
Yeah, but he said it really weak.
Yeah.
If I said it confidently, it would have been fine.
I think so. I think you could have
Damn
solved it. They're all saying you could have gotten away with it. Okay, another category. Colors. I hope you know your colors.
Say them confidently if you don't.
Green.
Pink.
Cerulean.
Lilac.
Yellow.
Blue.
Chartreuse.
Yellow.
Wasn't totally confident. I got one up like, did you know I repeated
He
it?
knew he was going.
Another category. Cheese. I heard cheese. Cheese.
American.
Curds.
Brie.
Brie, honey, or brie.
I'm glad you kept that word in your mouth. Your parents are here. Another category. Cosmetics.
I've done theater.
Highlighter.
Blush.
Concealer.
Eyeliner. Compound. Nose hair trimmer. Teeth whitener. Eye whitener. Febreze one?
Febreze?
Febreze.
No, it is not. Sit down. Erica, you get a bonus point for winning that round totally fairly. Great, and I think Nate should lose a point for saying Febreze is a cosmetic.
It's in the perfume category, I guess.
It is an anti-perfume.
It is not, and I'm going to talk to your wife. Okay, let's get Erica and Jason out. Let's give them a round of applause. This will be the first judged game, so watch attentively. And now we're going to say goodbye to you guys. Everybody say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Great. While they're leaving, I'll explain to you what's going to happen. Once they are in our soundproof booth, which is outside, it doesn't live outside, it is outside. We're going to get some suggestions from you for lines of dialogue that they will pick up from the ground and have to use in their scene as if it was what they were going to say all along. So to get some of those suggestions, anyone over here have a line of poetry or lyrics of a song that you remember? No, you guys don't. You guys don't like poetry. How about over here?
Act your age, not your shoe size.
Act your age, not your shoe size. I think that's a E.E. Cummings poem. So, yes.
What you egg, he killed him.
What you egg,
Yeah.
he killed him.
Yeah.
Great,
Yes.
Perfect, excellent.
What you egged, me killed him.
What you egged, he killed him.
What you eggs, me killed him. Okay.
We're gonna make it work. It's awesome. Cool. Anybody have any quotes from movies you remember?
I want you inside me.
Feel the springtime energy. I want you
I'm writing
inside
that one
me.
down.
You gotta write it down.
Got it.
You can censor it as you need for your
Can we
parents.
all read it?
What was that?
This is Sparta!
Wow.
This is Sparta, but it needs to be said that way. Can you capture that when you write it down?
Over your mouth.
Real spitty.
Yes, lots of, very intensely. What's some words of wisdom or advice you've received in your life? Like, don't eat yellow snow. What was that? Act your age. Another act your age.
Act your age.
And what about over here?
Don't be silly, Rapper Willie. Lift the lid.
Lift. I heard lift the lid.
Yep, that's what I heard
Lift
too.
the lid is all I heard. All right, what's an excuse you've used when you've been late to something?
My parents were having sex in the bathroom.
Wow. Wow. What is
My
going on?
parents were having sex in the bathroom.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna leave the room for 15 minutes. I'm gonna let you guys do what you need to do to get this energy out. What is the advice you gave to a friend?
It's a rowdy crowd.
Yeah, it is. But I don't fuck with you?
It was a
What-
question.
what-
It sounded like a question.
It did.
advice.
I don't
Good
fuck
advice.
with you?
Yeah.
Question mark.
He didn't say it confidently.
How? All right, do we have enough? Do we need a couple more?
I want to write one more down.
All right, what do you want me to get for you?
What's a wholesome sentence?
What's a wholesome sentence? I got it at Banana Republic. Also, here's another one. What's a Hallmark card that you remember? Like a saying that might be on a Hallmark card. You're the wind beneath my wings.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, that's so nice. Okay, we all good? All right, when I count to three, everybody say, get back in here. 1, 2, 3. Get back in here. And while they're spreading out all your suggestions,
So warm in here.
let me get a suggestion from you of what's a location that would fit on this stage?
Laundromat.
I heard a boat. You guys are on a boat. There's your sentences. Start with one of those. And you guys count down with me. We're going to see this scene in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You grab the oar on your side, William.
I got it at Banana Republic. So, it is high quality, and that's the kind of fancy sailor I am.
What is that, a walnut? I mean, I kind of feel like a man needs to make his own oars.
Oh, are you calling me weak?
No, I'm just saying my parents were having sex in the bathroom. And then they gave birth in the bathroom, and that made them real adults.
Real bathroom people.
Sometimes one of them pees and the other one's in the room with them at the same time.
That's true love. Well, we're here. I want to get off this fucking boat.
All right. The Isla de Bonita.
Oh, God, it's so
It's gonna be
beautiful.
treasure.
Oh, can't wait.
I know. I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me.
We said we would split this booty 50-50.
Exactly. So if you try to get your dirty little hands in there and take more than your 50, we're gonna have a problem, brother.
Listen, at your age, you're always telling me to share.
Yeah?
Well, you know what? I'm a man. I know how to share.
Well, I might only be 15 years old, but I think I'm more of a man than you are. What, you egged me killed him? That's what you sound like when you talk, you're such a child.
You sound like you got scurvy.
Yeah, well, I just matured early.
I found it. Lift the lid.
All right.
That was perfect.
That was way simpler than anything right to
It was
meant your age, not your shoe size, all right?
Would you cut it out with my age?
I'm hung up on your age.
God.
I know we just found the treasure, but I'm really enjoying berating you about it.
Do you hear something? Do you hear drums?
Yep.
It's the locals. And you know what they always say about the locals? You're the wind beneath my wings. And they will swoop in here and they will murder us.
I don't know. I think that's a regressive attitude towards locals. They might be perfectly nice.
Hi!
Hello.
You want to join our drum circle?
This is Sparta.
Yeah.
Hey, come on in.
You're in our domain.
Well,
We're the locals.
Yeah.
I want you inside me.
Okay. Now's your chance to judge. Was that scene? And remember, it was mostly stuff you gave them. You're scoring yourselves as well. Was it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 4, a 5? It was a 4, just because you clearly have some favorites out there. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Jason. Yeah, let's get Nate, Chris, and Kyle up for the game of Foursquare. And what I need is a wholesome volunteer to participate. Doesn't have to be totally wholesome, just a little bit in control. Does anyone out here have a birthday?
Ever?
A birthday? Minus a point from this guy for being a wise ass. A birthday coming up or just recently. You do? You want to come up and play with our players? Yeah, come on up! Give them a round of applause. You got it, Sarah. There you go. Hi, what's your name? Elizabeth. Nice to meet you, Elizabeth. This is Nate, Kyle, and Chris.
Hi.
Why don't 2 players come in the front and she in the back
That
so she
makes
can learn
more
this.
sense.
So you're going to stand here so that it's in like a square. And what we're going to do is we're going to get suggestions for each pair of people who are in the front. And they'll be doing a scene, but at any point I can say shift right and they will rotate around in the right direction of the people in the front. And I'll get another suggestion. I'll say shift right and they'll rotate around, but I can say shift left and then they'll go this way. And they'll be in 2 different scenes depending on the people they're playing with. So great, Kyle, why don't you get a suggestion?
Can I get a suggestion of a word that starts with L? Lavender.
Lavender. Great, shift right. And it's Elizabeth, right? Yes. Do you want to get a suggestion for your scene, Kyle? I'll get it for you. Okay. I just thought, I didn't know how excited you might be. What's a fun thing to do on a Saturday? Play kazoo is your suggestion.
Awesome.
Just Saturdays to play kazoo.
Saturdays.
Shift right. There you go. Great. Nate?
What's an occupation someone might have?
Whale breeder.
Whale breeder. Yeah,
That was locked in.
Someone might have that.
Shift right.
What's a confident word you'd use to describe me and Nate? Did I say
I heard
Vaseline?
yes, queen.
Yas queen.
Yes, queen.
Yas queen.
Shift right.
I heard gasoline.
Let us review.
Yes, we are lavender.
Shift right.
Playing kazoo.
Playing kazoo. That's what you'll be inspired by in your scene with Kyle. Shift right.
Whale breeder.
Whale breeder. Shift right.
Yas queen.
Great. Shift right and begin.
That'll be $3.
All I did was sniff it.
I know.
Shift right.
Hi, my kazoo sounds wrong.
Lavender.
What? Are you saying a spell on my kazoo?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God, it'll now sound good because you said lavender?
It might have lavender on it, so it's not smelling good.
You're right. This kazoo is beautiful now. It's covered in lavender.
Shift left.
Oh.
Yeah, left.
Would you like to try our lavender-filled kazoos?
Check out my new jacket I got.
Your Highness, it's the finest in the land.
I got it from Banana Republic.
Shift left.
I take your daughter to work day very seriously, honey. Now we're gonna make this whale have a baby.
Shift left.
I got first chair in the kazoo band that I'm in. What I'm saying is your weird lavender spell worked.
That's wonderful.
I've come here to offer you my firstborn. Bring in the firstborn. He's only 6 months old, but he walks. I think it has something to do with your spell. Anyway, there he is.
Mama!
Shift left. The other left. Yeah, there we go.
You can take a ride in our lavender dirigible. You can also have some lavender. It's a laugh-inducing gas.
I don't know how I've been here for 4.5 hours just listening to you list off things, but somehow I can't find myself to escape you.
It's because you love me.
It is because I love you.
Shift left.
And I now knight you, Sir William.
Yes, Queen!
Now don't be shy. Keep your hand on in there. Yep.
That's it. Give it up for Elizabeth, when was your birthday? Tomorrow's your birthday. If you want to go see Roxy at the intermission, we'll give you 2 free tickets to come back to Curious Con. Give it up for Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right, let's score that game. Was it a 1? Was it a 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Was it a 5? Yes, Queen! Yes, Queen. And we'll take 1 point away from Nate for making our volunteer put her hand inside a whale.
I'd do it again.
All right, get everybody up. Everybody up. We're going to play the game of Wait a Minute. And the way this game works is 2 people will be out front. They'll start doing a scene at any point. Someone in the back line can say, wait a minute. And then they have to give me a reason why they think they could go in and replace one of the players. If I accept their reasoning, then they get to come in and replace that player and continue the scene as if they were that same character. If I reject their reason, then they have to stay on the back line and the scene continues as it already was. All right, the point though is, the goal is they want to be the last 2 people out there because they will get bonus points. Somebody just got really scared over there. All right, can I get a suggestion of a word that's fun to say? Golly. Golly! That's also wholesome. Golly is your suggestion, and go.
I'm pregnant.
Molly, no. Is it mine?
Well, whose else would it be? Golly?
Molly,
Yes, Golly?
can I feel my baby?
Not really, but you can just be your...
I'm sorry. Can
No,
I
you
feel
can,
the
you may.
skin embryo that's protecting your baby?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is a skin embryo?
Yeah, that's really gross and weird.
Can I feel your stomach?
Wait a minute, he didn't say that confidently.
Yes, you can.
The miracle of life.
I mean, there's really not a lot going on at this point. But yes.
Wait a minute.
We're having it.
This is actually the most important part of the gestational cycle.
I agree, Erica.
There's so much going on at this point, and the baby might just be the size of a fingernail, golly, but it's growing.
Oh, Molly.
Wait a minute. They really need to resolve the uncertainty he had about it being
I
his.
agree. I think that's an important part.
That's great. Science is fascinating, but did you sleep with someone else?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Well, golly, Molly.
Wait a minute! There would be way more of a reaction than that.
I agree.
Golly! Molly! It's just we've been trying for so long, and I knew how badly you wanted a child, so I thought I'll diversify.
Wait a minute. He does not seem like he badly wants a child.
I liked her. Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Yeah,
So who is it? It's not that scumbag of a brother, is it?
it was Polly.
My brother!
Hi.
Clarify.
It's Polly.
You son of...
Wait a minute.
bro.
Brother is kind of uncomfortable. Can we
It is. I'm
switch
very
it to-
uncomfortable. Let's make it something else.
Is it the mailman?
Yeah.
Hi.
Wait a minute. I actually have a mustache. I should be playing that
You mustache son of a bitch! Wait a minute. Now he doesn't have a mustache. Can we go back in?
No.
Okay.
Polly.
Oh, God.
Not in front of me!
It was the only thing I truly loved.
No, I have half of it.
Wait. I have part of you in me, and the only thing you truly loved was your mustache?
Finish on the other half. You knocked it right off my face.
Sweetheart, if this is what you fell in love with, I can be it for you for a moment.
That's enough for me.
Oh.
Feel my skin embryo.
I was still out.
But you didn't have a mustache anymore, so you were less valuable.
That's true.
No, we'll give bonus points to Kyle, to Chris, and to Erica. Super fun. All right, let's keep out Jason and Nate. Everybody else can have a seat. We're going to play a game called Forward Reverse. We're going to get a suggestion from you in a moment. These two, I love that you're stretching.
Yeah, you mean.
These two will start doing a scene. At any point, I can say reverse, and they actually have to go backwards. They won't speak backwards, but line by line, they'll reverse the scene and the physicality until I say forward, at which time they'll go forward again. And I can play with them going forward and reverse as much as I want to, and what's funny to me. It doesn't have to be funny to you, but it has to be funny to you. Okay. What would you guys like for a suggestion for your forward reverse?
Let me have a relationship. A normal relationship.
What was that word?
I heard brothers-in-law?
Yes.
Yes, I will
brothers-in-law.
take that instead of JC.
All right, let's start the scene countdown with me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, bro. So glad you.
Reverse.
Hey, bro.
Forward.
Hey, bro.
Reverse.
Hey, bro.
Forward.
Hey, bro.
Reverse. Forward.
So glad to have you in the family, bro.
You made me spill my beer, man.
Oh, no big deal. No big deal. Hey. We're a real pranksy family. We like to prank each other. Welcome to it.
Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward.
All right. You figured it out. I like it.
Don't wear sweatpants.
Wow, man. That's great. That's so great. What's up, John? Nothing. Wow. You wear a cup?
It is. All the time, man. Ever since I met your sister, man, I've been wearing a cup. Ever since I've met your sister, I've been wearing a cup. All the time, man.
Wow, nothing. You wear a cup? Hey.
I felt that one.
Still reversing. Whoa, my pants! So good having your family, bro!
Oh!
Bro! So good having your family, man. Whoa! Oh man, that was a good one. I should never wear sweatpants.
Oh yeah! You never should. My motto. Oh.
Whoa, that's... You wear a cup?
I do, ever since I met your sister, all the time.
Too much information. Oh, I'm gonna hurl.
Reverse.
Forward.
Reverse.
Not on my rug, man.
You like this rug? This is your favorite rug, huh?
Oh shit, here comes the prank.
Oh, you said it!
Man. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. What are you doing?
I haven't quite figured that out yet. I haven't quite figured that out yet.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
you said it.
No.
You said it.
What are you doing?
I have an idea now.
All right, was that a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Nate loses a point for abusing Jason through that whole scene.
I felt it the second and third time.
So
I'd do it again.
Nate loses 2 more points for the second and third time. Sweet. I'm really trying to make Nate end up in the negative. Okay. Let's get Chris, Erica, and Kyle out. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're going to play a game called Crime Endowment. Who's leaving?
I'll leave.
Okay, everybody say bye, Kyle. 1, 2, 3. Bye, Kyle. And I'll explain while he goes into our carefully constructed soundproof booth. Okay, great. When he leaves, I'm getting suggestions from you. We're going to play a game where he is a criminal, but he will not know his crime. So we're going to get suggestions from you to establish what that is. And then when he comes back in, these two will have to help him figure it out through nonverbal or verbal hints and clues. So what is a crime that is not really a crime?
Urinating in public.
Someone didn't put the cap on toothpaste.
So not putting the cap on the toothpaste.
Okay.
That's an excellent suggestion. It's not a crime,
Depends on the
but some people feel like it is.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And where's a place that, not a bathroom, a place where you wouldn't expect somebody to...
At the airport. Psychologist's office.
At the psychologist's office.
Oh.
Psychologist's office.
Psycho.
Great. And what public figure, actor, or other person that we'd all or maybe would know is doing that with him? John Messina. John Messina.
Right, so that everybody at home knows who John Messina is.
Is it Messina?
Who's John Messina?
Cena. John Cena.
John-
The wrestler.
Right,
John
yeah.
Cena, the wrestler.
The wrestler.
And
So
he's
that
a
everybody
slash
at home
actor.
knows who is.
He's a wrestler
He
and,
played
and an
Ferdinand.
actor, Chris.
He played Ferdinand?
Ferdinand, yes. And
So if I just bring up a bunch of bull jokes.
Chris, you can't get, you gotta figure it out.
Shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a wrestler and an actor. That's all I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you. Okay, great. And then once they start giving him hints, he's gonna start guessing. If he is off base with his guesses, you're gonna help him know that by booing and hissing. Let's practice that. What does that sound like? Excellent. I knew you guys would be into that. And then when he is close, you're gonna give him like little encouragement, golf claps, little woo. Great, let me hear it, let me hear it. Great, and then when he guesses correctly, you're gonna go bonkers. Let me hear it, ready, 1, 2, 3. Great, that's how it works. When I count to 3, everybody say, hey Kyle, get back in here. 1, 2, 3. Hey Kyle, get back in here.
I'll walk myself in here.
Yeah, sit down.
Had to use zip ties. They hurt my dainty flesh.
As long as they don't leave an indentation when they press down.
Okay.
Not so dainty. The thing that you did just makes me want to bust a cap.
I know.
A cap.
I've just been feeling unscrewed since I heard about this.
I drank a full sugar soda.
No.
I'm telling you, that's what I did before I came here.
That makes sense since we served that in the lobby.
Yeah.
Real fine lobby you have here.
But you don't seem like you're a fan of cavities, my friend.
No.
And there's a cavity in your story.
Oh. Am I eating things that have sugar in them?
You didn't eat it all, buddy.
Did I drink something with sugar in it?
No.
Just squeeze him a little harder. Maybe it'll ooze out of him what he did.
Maybe we should just grit our teeth.
Oh, I ate an orange.
I thought he was going to crest there, but he just came back down.
I'm going to give him a banana so he stops talking about eating.
I sucked on a fruit.
You didn't do anything with your mouth, you sicko.
Oh, right. Fine.
It's what you did with your dainty little fingers. Or what you didn't do.
Yeah.
I forgot to make lemonade.
That's an idea that I think we're gonna leave and let get lost.
Okay, leave it and get lost.
You know, it's a good thing you're not my roommate. If I had walked into the bathroom and seen what you did.
I didn't wash my hands. I didn't brush my teeth. I don't do a lot of stuff.
Oh no, we know you brushed
We
your
know.
teeth. It's what you didn't do.
You inconsiderate bastard.
I didn't put my toothbrush away.
Okay.
I see.
We're just dancing around it. We're just dancing around it. Just around.
Okay, so maybe I didn't floss.
What the hell?
I'm just admitting it finally.
No.
Just screw it back on. Don't just leave it out there.
Yeah.
You don't want to screw over your other roommates.
Yeah, I left my electronic toothbrush. I
No.
left a...
Hey, Chief, have you guys seen my hat, or like, what's the other word for hat?
Cap?
Yeah,
I didn't put the cap back on the toothpaste.
Sit down.
Is that a crime?
Keep seated, because that's where you did it. You were sitting down, lounging, weren't you?
Yeah.
That's right.
So
On that little thing.
The chaise lounge.
The chaise lounge.
So I didn't put the cap back on the toothpaste when I was posing as a nude model?
We don't want to know what you do in your spare time,
No.
sicko.
And if you've got Freudian associations with that toothpaste tube, I think you've got bigger problems.
All right, so I didn't put the cap on my toothpaste at the therapist's office.
Well, the bigger issue isn't where you did it or what you did, it's who you did it with.
Because we all know who you did it with. We all know.
Oh, yeah. Gonna have to pile drive it out of you, huh?
Did I? Yeah, all right, so I didn't put the cap back on my toothpaste with Hulk Hogan.
No. Oh, no, I see. Nah. I see where you're going, but nah. You did not do it with the Hulk.
Okay. But I was hanging out with a wrestler of some sort. That's what I do.
That much we know.
That's not bull.
Can you just sign this little change? I had to change it from 2004 to 2018.
Would you like to keep things current?
Yeah, much more current. Thank you.
to know her, but she's kind of like a bull in a china shop. A bull, you know?
A bull that likes potato salad.
Right? What's up with that?
Yeah, so I hung out with a current wrestler, many of which I am very familiar of.
His common name, which is a common male name.
Do you know?
Yeah. Was it Steve?
No.
Hey, have you guys seen the bathroom or whatever another word for a bathroom is? All right, I'll find it.
All right, I know what I did. Okay. You gonna record it or what?
Yeah.
Well, then turn on that recording machine that's in front of us.
She just
All
did.
right.
Just did. Pay attention.
I didn't put the cap on the toothpaste in the therapist's or psychiatrist's office with Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Lou.
Listen, she just gave him her hand clock. Her hand clock. Her J Hancock.
Do you see?
Nah.
See?
See?
Nah.
See? See?
Oh, boy.
Tip of your
It
tongue.
sure is. I almost have it. But the next thing I say is gonna be it.
Good God, it better be.
The bathroom.
Let me make sure this is on.
It's the wrestler from 2018. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank, guys. I'm gonna need a little more help on this one.
Hog Hancock going to the bathroom.
I'm just checking. Does he need to use the bathroom or the loo or another word for bathroom?
A common male name that starts with J. It's not Jim.
It's not James.
It's not Jerry.
It's not Jack. It's not Jay.
Something
It's
Hancock.
not Jason.
Jacob Jingleheimer. Shit! What? The first part of the song.
John, you... John, okay, I know what the hell I did. Holy shit.
Cut it back.
All right.
Cut
I did
back.
put the cap on the toothpaste in the therapist's office with John Cena.
Couple things you can do. You can go over there and sign our email list. You'll find out about special events, all kinds of things. We send free tickets sometimes. We just had Colin Mockery here. You would have found out about that by being on our email list. So go over there, sign up. We have special events, the All Jane Comedy Festival, all kinds of things. And we will not spam you or even email you very often because we're nonprofit and we can't afford to figure out how to do those things. Which also is what those yellow envelopes on your tables are. If you'd like to make a donation to Curious, your donation will help us do things like not build a soundproof booth, but keep the lights on, because we believe that comedy makes people's lives better. Which leads me to another thing that you can do at intermission, which is sign up for a free workshop. You can take an improv class if you see what we're doing and you like it. Go on over there, sign up. You get to take a free class, and we really believe that improv is not only great for people in this way, making us laugh, but it also will help you learn listening skills, communication skills, public speaking skills, and give and take. And plus, it's a place you can get together with people and agree, and enjoy each other, which is really important right now, I think. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. It'd be nice if we all got along a little bit more. All right. Also, please tip your bar staff. They are amazing. All right, everyone, take your hands, put them on your knees. We're gonna make a drum roll. And the winner of the first half of Showdown is Erica! All right, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Have a good intermission.
I didn't know who the fuck that was either.
party people, please help me welcome back the Curious Comedy Players.
Welcome back. Did y'all enjoy your intermission? Yes. Excellent. We're excited. We're going to switch things up a little bit in this second half and do something a little bit different. Before I tell you about that, I will mention that at 9:30, we have another show. It is an entirely improvised musical featuring Johann on keys, and we have a drummer. So we have a full band and performers, and everything is improvised from the script, the story itself, the lyrics, the music, everything's made up on the spot. And we were just talking about how awesome you guys are as an audience. And so if you want to stay, you can stay for free. It starts at about 9:30. It'll be done by 10:30. You'll be in your car. You'll be home by 11, sleep by 11:01, so you can get up and garden at 6 like Portlanders do. I hope you all got your peas in. You're going to need them in the winter. All right, let's get our 3 directors. Let's give a round of applause to Kyle, Erica, and Chris. All right, what's going to happen is each of these people will be a director of a movie. They'll tell you the title and genre in a moment. They're going to get some suggestions from you first. And what we'll do is we'll watch the first act of each of those movies. Then we'll take a break. We'll come back to you. We have you guys vote on which 2 you want to continue. Then you see the second act of each of those movies. Then we take another break, ask you which one gets to continue all the way through to its glorious conclusion. So that's the way this goes. Kyle, what would you like for suggestions for your film?
Sure. What is just like an everyday object, like a household object? Or lamp, I heard first. Lamp. I love that. What's like a number that, this is a number.
47.
14. I heard first. 14? Okay. Lamp and 14. Thank you.
14. Great. Erica.
I would like something you were warned against doing when you were a child or high schooler.
Riding motorcycles.
Riding motorcycles. Got it. Thank you.
I'm going to be asking for 3. Can I get the name of your favorite aunt? Did I hear Mel?
Someone just said Mel.
Thank you, Mel. And secondly, can I get a number between 1 and 100? 11. Thank you. And then finally, an animal. What was that?
A beaver.
A lion? Let's get another one over here.
Lion,
goat.
A lot of people said goat.
Goat.
Does anybody here own goats?
Hey.
Aww, yeah, somebody quietly, yay! Goats are dumb, but I love them so much. All right, let's get the title and genre of your films, please.
I'm going to be directing a buddy cop film. It's going to be called Lethal Lamp 14.
Yeah!
I'm going to be directing an after-school special called Riding Towards Danger.
Ooh.
I'm going to be doing an alien sci-fi called Goat.
Right, is it potentially musical?
That's right, folks. It's gonna be a musical. Totally my choice.
All right, and in this app, I get to play in these as well.
Woo!
Let's get started. Kyle, you go first.
Okay. All right, everyone. This is going to be a hell of a movie. We open up where 3 people are in a cellar. A huge explosion had just happened. One of them is on the ground and was just discovered for the first time after years of isolation. A huge crime had just been solved in this moment.
You're alive.
Harold, we thought we had lost you.
Harold, I remarried. I'm sorry.
Harold, I married her. I'm sorry.
All those years in the cellar, I thought, move on. Move on.
I heard you, Harold.
She did.
I heard you.
Oh, Maud.
Harold momentarily dies.
Oh, speaking of moving on.
Yeah, okay.
And then he comes back to life.
Oh, no.
Who put you down here?
It was.
And he dies again.
No, God, no!
And then he comes back to life.
Stay with us, Harold.
Just say the name. Whisper it to us.
It was.
Harold dies.
God damn it!
We cut to the officer's office. The police officer. A lot of office. Chief. That's who he is. And the chief's getting in his zone as the two officers from before hustle in.
Do you want us to come back, or?
Tell me, what happened?
Coke.
It was really awkward, officer. My ex isn't dead. Thought he was dead. Moved on. Totally happy, hon.
Wait, so is Harold alive or not?
All right, pause. We're gonna kill the music. All right, cool. Continue.
He was, and then he wasn't, and then he was, and then he was, and then he was, and now he's not.
Yeah, when we left him, he was dead, but we don't know. Who knows?
No, who's gonna do the Mariah Carey impersonations at the talent show?
Not it.
The chief goes on to explain how it's not okay that these two got married and that they're gonna have to give one of them a new partner.
Listen, dude on law, we can't have a married couple working together.
Oh, no.
What?
America.
Come on, this is BS!
Hey! Strike one!
Hey! Thank you, honey.
You're fired!
What? Whoa! You gave me one strike, then you gave my wife just fired.
Let me explain. She had two prior strikes, and that led to a third one. Fireable offense. Not because she's a woman. I'm not a sexist.
He's actually
To
correct
prove
on
that-
this point.
You know, Captain, the HR department sent me down here to talk to you.
All right, I'm gonna make up for it.
Okay.
You're Sergeant Pepper's new partner. Crash!
I'm just an administrator.
Not anymore. You're a beat cop.
What?
Bullshit, they fired my wife, and then I'm stuck with you. No offense, you're just an administrator, not a fully trained police officer. And I love my wife.
Give him hell.
She gives him hell. And blackout.
All right, we open at a sleepover where a bunch of 16-year-old kids are talking about the new vehicles that their parents are getting them. We're a rural upper-class suburb. They're all a little obnoxious.
My dad just got a Jeep Wrangler. It's a 2022.
Those don't have roofs.
Yeah, that's the future. There's no roofs in the future.
No. There's no roof on the house.
See? We're exposed to nature.
You're so cool.
My
Amber.
dad bought me a Sea-Doo for the road. It's a Sea-Doo with wheels. It's awesome. It's the motorcycle of the water. And I put it on the road.
Wow,
Wait, what?
You know, like a Sea-Doo.
yeah, the future is moderately confusing.
My dad bought me a goat. Because it's ecologically friendly.
But one of them was not lucky enough or privileged enough to get bought a vehicle.
I built a motorcycle out of parts from used Triumphs at different junkyards that I explored every day
Is
for
this a
4
sentence
years.
or is it just a bunch of words?
You don't have privilege!
Okay, we rewind a little bit. And skipping that part, we go straight to her building her motorcycle with her dad. It's a real bonding moment.
I think it's done, Dad.
I think it's done too, sweetie.
I'm gonna go take it for a ride.
1 second.
Dad, don't cry.
I got you this. It was your grandpappy's helmet.
Oh, Wow, I wonder how safe that actually is.
And at that moment, the owner of the junkyard comes out with a warning.
That's not a safe helmet.
But it was my grandfather's, and surely he'll be a guardian angel looking over me.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, all right.
Love will protect my head from danger.
You're gonna die in a violent accident.
And the junkyard owner tells a story about how that relates to his past.
You know, I once had a much more meaningful and pleasant life than being a junkyard owner. Yeah, that's right. I worked in an insurance company.
Junkyard sounds more fun.
Yeah, all right.
Thinking that.
All right,
Yeah.
forget it then.
Oh, no, I want to hear your story. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
No,
It's
I'm
great.
sorry.
It's great.
Shouldn't interrupt.
So anyway, I was riding to my boring insurance company job on a motorcycle, and then a truck came from the right side of the lane and hit me, T-boned me, and I fell. I'm 12 years old, you know.
And working at the insurance company.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say you made more sense before that accident?
Yes, I am. Don't be like me. Don't make the same mistake I did and get in an accident.
One other question. How did you know where I live?
Oh, yeah, well, see, I'm a wise junkyard owner, and I go around a little bit like Santa Claus
You know,
does.
sweetie, I'm not sure we should listen to this.
Again, I'm sorry. He keeps escaping.
I've got
Anyway,
Dad,
we were having a real sweet moment before that balloon came in.
Dad, as beautiful as this motorcycle is, I don't want to end up like that guy.
You never will. Because you have my love, you have Grandpappy's love, and you have this beautiful, half-assed, makeshift motorcycle.
There's nothing safer than a do-it-yourself vehicle.
That's what Grandpappy always used to
Grandpappy would always
say.
say that.
Oh.
Oh.
But you know what, sweetie? You can't live. A wheel fell off there. Let me get it.
I just splashed everyone in my dress.
You're good.
Okay.
You know what? You can't live unless you take risks in life. So you go out there, you hit the open road, and you live, baby. You live.
And off she flew into a blackout.
We open on the sleeping chamber of the Exxon 73, 11 years in the future. 11 years after 2018, 29! 2029. There are three sleeping pods. And one droid that has AI. Its name was Mel. And it was working in the corner biochemistry lab while the crew slept. Mel moved a lot smoother than that. Mel took out a sample of the goat DNA from the drawer, labeled goat DNA. Took it, and for funsies, melded it with human DNA, and a lizard, and then just a vial named X that he just put in its mouth. And as he watched the beautiful blood come together, he started to sing about how horrible it is not to be able to dream.
It's a curse to live in a body that's not one of a man. If I only could, I would change my entire life, but I can't. And I'm a smooth science robot, mixing all of these vials. vials. And eventually I will solve all of these humans' problems through trials. I will make the perfect creature, and it will become my masterpiece. And if I don't, I will probably just die. If I solve it, the whole world will think that I'm wise. But if I don't solve it, I'll just have to exist with these guys. I'm all alone, and I don't have friends. Oh God, this just cannot be how my pathetic, smooth-moving robot life ends. Why are they sleeping, and why are they dead? Oh my God, I'm made with a heart of lead. Oh my God, I may as well.
And before he can kiss the sleeping beauty that is the captain, an alarm goes off. He spills the vials all over the computer motherboard, which causes something to happen.
Oh no!
The crew begins to wake up.
Oh no!
But Mel keeps it cool.
Is it already 300 years later?
Oh, it's 11 years later, man.
What's going on in here?
Morning. Hey guys.
Oh, Mel, it's you.
Hey, just a normal day.
Mel, status report.
Everything's great.
More specific status report.
The systems are go. You guys had a great night's sleep. I made sure of that. And you guys want brekkie? Huh? Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
While Mel tries to break the awkward tension, we cut to the janitor's chambers, who's been awake all 11 years. She's sitting underneath a leaky drain pipe that oddly connects to the computer motherboard. And as she does that thing with a knife and a piece of wood.
Whittling, I've been whittling.
That's right. The character's no more than the narrator.
Nothing like whittling when you're lonely on a spaceship.
Suddenly, janitor Ricarda starts to feel a little funny and goes into song about the changes her body's going through.
Oh, there's so much water, more than usual. I sure feel funny. What's happening? I feel something going on with my body.
And we cut back to the chick.
Hey everybody, it's the mission's ready to go. You guys
Captain,
are...
there's something wrong. I'm looking at the sensors, and it seems like our bio records are all messed up.
What?
And there's something sticky on my keyboard, Mel. What have you been getting up to?
I'm a robot.
And I still have not gotten my coffee, Mel.
Oh, coffee, right. Oh, shit. Okay.
Suddenly, there's a noise that comes onto the speaker.
So do we have chickens?
The ship does have chickens, so that they know when something's wrong.
It's the chicken canaries. We stuck them downstairs so that if something strange happens, they'd be the first to die. They sound okay.
Crew member number 3 decides to go check it out.
I'll go check it out.
Good, you're the most disposable.
See you in 3.
Yeah, but wait, I'm a rope. Never mind.
And we follow.
And now I feel like a goat.
Were you just singing?
Oh, no. No, yes.
So, I
came in here to check on the chicken canaries.
What's that in your hand?
Coffee.
That mug was delicious.
You have changed.
What do you mean?
Something's up.
I'm fine.
But crew member number 5 knew that that was a lie.
Number 3.
That's right, number 3. There's 3 people on this ship. Why he was speaking to the air, nobody knows. But
nobody respects me.
You came here for sympathy? I'm the fucking janitor. I had to stay awake by myself this entire time. Look how many snakes I whittled.
That was pretty good.
Janitor Ricarda began to get angry.
Listen, Ricarda, I came down here to see if everything was all right.
Ricarda began to charge.
No!
And
no!
blackout!
No!
Let's hit our director! I hope I'm eligible for Oscars. All right, let's do a quick review of each of those films.
I only regret that my film didn't have any goats in it, so I will remedy that. Quick recap, we're a buddy cop film where an administrator, what? Became a buddy cop. What? Oh, it's gonna be fucked up. Lethal Lamp 4.
Lethal Lamp 14.
Oh,
okay, Erica?
Yeah, in Riding Danger, we've set up some pretty dangerous things to happen. We've got a young woman on a motorcycle made out of Triumph bits from a junkyard where the owner obviously has some kind of critical brain damage. She's about to go off driving. I know I want to see what kind of mischief she gets into and maybe what injuries. How about you?
Great. Riding Toward Danger. How Dan found a bike made of 2x4s. Not yours. I have no idea. Chris.
2 crew members and a robot.
3 crew. Oh, I get it.
Yeah. 2 crew members and a robot woke up 289 years too early. They're unsuspecting. What happened to crew member number 3/5? We'll find out what's got Mel's goat in...
Give it up for Dan Humke. All right. This is how this works to vote. I'm going to hold my hands over each of their heads. You're going to applaud for everyone at least a little bit because it's Portland and everybody gets a trophy. And then you'll cheer the hardest for the one that you want to continue on. Is it our buddy cop film? Is it Erica's film? Our theatrical special? Like, what was this other? Is it our musical sci-fi? Thank you. You two stay here. You two stay here. I think it was pretty even. All right, between these two, is it the buddy cop? Is it the after-school special? Give Kyle a round of applause. We'll continue.
All right. The action opens on, we'll call her Jenna, riding her bike down a busy highway.
I don't know why. Hey, drop this. This came off your bike.
Thank you.
my baby! Oh, God!
What are they doing on the highway?
The road gets increasingly more perilous as the sun begins to go down.
Why are people driving horizontally?
Tumbleweed.
Sloth.
from the motorcycle on both sides of the road. The sloth caught part of it. The camera zooms in slowly on poor Jenna's face, and she says something wise about her decisions.
I should have listened to the junkyard dude.
And blackout.
We open on one of the narrow hallways of the spaceship. Crew member 1 and the captain, carrying weapons and scared for their lives, walk side by side, scoping for the chicken canaries.
I think we should be back to back, officer. That might be more efficient. Which way? My way or your way?
Your way.
Okay.
I don't know what way that is, to be honest.
The direction I'm facing.
Oh.
It's like when you're moving a couch, a future couch.
All right, I'll follow your lead. You just go.
They reach the end of the hallway where it splits into 2. And they sing a song about how they have to split up.
There's an ancient movie that you need to see.
Why don't you tell it to me?
The most important part was you complete me.
I'll figure it out soon.
There was some guy, maybe Tom Cruise.
Mission Impossible.
No.
Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah. But listen, the point is not the catchphrase. The point isn't these laser rays.
I'll set it today.
The point is that for days and days,
Days and days.
it's just been me and you. So we gotta split up.
No.
We gotta split up.
Please, no.
We gotta split up, but it'll only be half of me without only half of me without you, First Officer Wilson.
Jerry McGuire.
Jerry McGuire! Yeah!
I'm sorry.
They split up and we follow the captain through the janitor's quarters. There's
Janitor?
saliva everywhere and it's glowing green.
Saliva. Janitor? My deductive skills are telling me that something terrible has taken place here. Do I hear a goat?
It's coming from the janitor's closet.
I've always wanted a goat. Been on space my whole life. Farm animals are just so exotic. Is it?
All right, let's get our directors down. That was a speed round. Give them both a round of applause. All right, let's review.
Sure. We've just seen our protagonist get into a terrible accident involving a sloth and a goat, because there has to be a goat on the highway. What's the moral of this story, and how will her privileged friends react to this? Stay tuned to find out.
There's 1 robot and 1 crew member left. And what has the goat done with the bodies? If that's too troubling for you, we'll focus on the robot.
Felt like it. Okay, so everyone just have a little pause going. Do we want to see the after school special? Do we want to see the goat try to All right, give Eric a round of applause. Chris, take it home.
We jump to the captain's deck with Mel. all alone. Again, he moves slowly and gracefully. And in his solidarity, he looks to all the screens and sees a montage of death that plays behind him for the audience's sake, but he sees it through a screen. Movie. Death, screen 1. Screen 2. And screen 3, we follow crew member number 1. He's walking straight for the janitor's closet.
Don't do it.
Mel struggles with his humanity and the fact that he's not one. And he sings to crew member number 1, and crew member number 1 sings to himself in this oddly paired duet.
Number 1, if you can hear me.
I'm crew member number 1. No one can hear me.
You're stepping into a trap. Excuse me while I spit all over me. It's gonna be dangerous down there. Don't you believe me?
What is behind this door?
Don't go behind that door.
What is a janitor for?
They usually clean up puke spills or the occasional spilled soda.
I guess I'll skip that one.
Very good, you're listening.
But it's intriguing.
Don't go back.
What if I just shoot it open for fun?
Don't use the gun on the ship right now.
Okay.
Oh no! You use the gun.
And as the music dies down, the doors open to reveal the crew members' bodies that he just shot.
Oh.
And then the other 2 jettison over.
It was set to tanks!
Oh no.
It was set to tanks! I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Did I do this?
Oh, no.
Why were you in there? Oh, God! Get out of here! Oh, God! It's all right.
Mel sees the shadow growing in the camera screen as crew member number 1 doesn't even notice. And Mel goes running through the ship to save him, and we follow him through the ship in a really cool chase scene with nobody chasing him, but he's chasing danger.
Whoa, hurdle. Oh, another hurdle. Whoa. Whoa, fireballs. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, a really complicated maze. A puzzle. I got it. All right. Whoa. Retinal scanner. All right, past that. Really tall ladder!
And as cued by the music, he's there.
Mel! What? Oh, you need more gun control, crew member number 1.
No, I didn't do this, I swear. Look, there's bite marks. My taser does not shoot bites.
No, it doesn't.
It was then that Mel realized he's actually made of tin. And to this goat / janitor Ricarda, he is the perfect meal.
My God, I realized something just now. Goats love to eat tin. And clearly that's a truth of science.
The goat then sings about how tasty the robot is.
Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh, God!
What does the goat do?
The goat sings, I think.
The goat sings about how tasty the robot is.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Because it was even...
For 11 years, I slept on that cot. Nothing's as delicious as that robot. I feel so satisfied
Oh, stop it!
No fire!
What?
Let this thing eat me! Take the escape pod and set the ship to self-destruct! Ah! Oh!
We can download your consciousness into the thumb drive!
Oh, cool!
I'll take you with me!
Oh, great, so I don't matter anymore! Go!
Then take this! Escape pod I made from a junkyard!
You won't have much time! Most of my tin is gone!
And everything fades away as crew number 1 jettisons to safety. And just as we feel relief for crew number 1, we hear one last sound. And blackout!
Stick around. If you really can't, that's fine, but please do come back because you have been so amazing. I just have 2 questions. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah!
Did you guys have fun?